Hey folks, welcome back. Today I want to recap a bit over my recent videos making this auto leveler and also using the loud split, because you can use these two devices together to make great sounds. So first we need an audio track here, and I want to record my voice again. I also made a video about this, how you can use your voice in the sampler and make sounds with it. But today I want to record another video, another voice sample. So what I usually try to do is sing in higher octaves, because I like to really like to pitch down the sounds afterwards. So I'm muting here the audio track, I'm switching on my microphone. You can see you have some level, and then I try to sing a tone in a constant pitch. It doesn't matter which pitch it is, we can correct this afterwards. In a constant pitch, and I also try to bring in certain type of vowels, right? I open up my mouth and close it down, so I have different tonalities or different overtones in there, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. And you can really bring out your beautiful voice in all kinds of colors if you want to. You can correct this afterwards, and it doesn't matter really. If you put reverb on it, it sounds beautiful. So this doesn't sound beautiful here. Yeah, it's it's my voice, right? So I'm using the loud split here. And I'm only using the loud portion of this device, so I'm switching it to mono or to solo, and then I'm trying to go down only selecting certain partials and also leaving out all the noise from the microphone. I'm only collecting basically the important partials, the fundamental frequency and also certain overtones. Right, and then I need to normalize this audio sample. As you can see here, it's not, it's a certain level, but it's not really balanced. So I'm using my auto leveler preset I showed you in some of my recent videos. How to do this? Here's a bit more logic involved, so it doesn't blow out my speakers. I probably put a link in the description of this so you can download it. And yeah, I have this on here. So now we have basically normalized signal, and I use this and call this here vocals. All we have to do now is bounce basically here the important part. Well, let's actually do it this way. Right click and bounce post fader, and then you can see we have a nice normalized wave file here. We can delete the first one, use a sampler, and just put everything into the sampler. And here we can right click and detect root key. And it should be very easy for Bitwig here to find this, because we removed all the noise and only left in the important partials, right, of the vocal sample. So let's try this out to play this on the MIDI keyboard. So this is nice. We can switch this here to textures mode and maybe also enable freeze, so we can change the position. So it's basically like a wavetable synth now, and we scan through the wavetable here. So maybe we put a random thing here. You can also decide if you want to use your MIDI keyboard, you can change on the MIDI keyboard with the key, maybe the position. Here I'm just using a random mod, and I'm changing the position for each key we are pressing here randomly. And pretty slowly, also free. It should be nice. Maybe too fast. I'll go for 5 bars. Maybe also modulate here the panning a bit, not too much. Need to have this bipolar because we also want to modulate to the left side. Okay, fine. So now that we have this, all we need to do now is to use a reverb. So we can do an easy reverb processing here. So we use a chain. Inside the chain, we use a delay plus. Because the delay plus has this nice diffusion setting here. So we use space, of course. We increase here the delay time to 600 milliseconds or maybe 800, maybe better. Open up the EQ here all the way and ducking is down. Not too much feedback. And mixing 100% probably. And we want to increase here the difference between the delay times on the left and the right channel. So we have a bit of stereo delay. Maybe we introduce here also chorus plus in the beginning. Just mix it in a tad. Slow modulation speed. Depth also not too much. And 8 voices, that's what I really like on as a algorithm here. And then after this, we use maybe a delay 2, just to add some additional delay tabs and also very long delay tabs here. I really like to have a big open reverb. And then to not only build up a lot of mid-end content or mid-range content, I use an EQ. And before we go into the reverb thing here, I'm dialing down 500 Hertz here, a bit minus 10 dB, because you have all this reverb and feedback thing evolving over time, and you build up in the important, most of the times you build up a lot of content here around 500 Hertz. So this kind of tries to prevent this or counteract this. So let's try it. So this would be a nice starting point for ambient track maybe. Let's pull this down at the speed, maybe record some patterns there. A bit play here. So just to make clear in what kind of scale we are, maybe pull this here a bit down even more, minus 12. Just the mid-range. So now we have a nice drone in the background playing some notes. So what we can do is we can add here some polysynth sounds to it. Just to have some synthesized stuff in there. Sounds ugly, but you just copy here over our reverb to this part. Maybe slow out here a bit the attack. Just record something here. So something like this. Maybe I leave a bit of room here at the end so it doesn't repeat all the time. Maybe we can select all the notes here and dial down the probability to maybe 40% or something like this, so it doesn't play all the time. Whoops. And just hit here play. And then we have some random licks in there, maybe a bit quieter. And probably can add some arpeggiator here in the right key. Maybe the root note here a bit lower, something like this. And then we put here an arpeggiator on there with a nice little, maybe this one. Bit shorter. Dials down. Don't need this. Don't need this. We need more notes. Maybe a bit longer. And here we need, of course, a delay. Maybe a bit of unison. And a lot of modulation. Oh no, actually not a lot, just maybe a bit here. And a bit of panning. We can also try to bring in more of the bass. See how this sounds. Yeah, this is nice. So you can see you can go from 0, basically, just recording your voice, put a bit of reverb on it, can create kind of a nice basement for a track. Maybe a bass here with a polysynth. And this needs to be mono, of course. And then you have a nice bass line here. all you need to do is maybe add some drums to it or something. But yeah, that's basically how you can progress and create a sound or create a draft on start for a track just by recording your vocals, using the loud split to select certain partials, put an audio level on it to get a nice normalized signal, put it in the sampler, use all the modulation possibilities of Bitwig to create nice movement, create a reverb here with stacking some devices, then advance here with some kind of synth, lead synth on it, an arpeggiator, and then a bass line. Maybe a kick drum, huh? Kick drum and just one note. And a repeater. Now I cleared. Maybe go to the root key. That's too loud. Of course it adds up with the bass. But yeah, just an example. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I want to give you a nice inspiration for how to start a track and yeah, recap a bit over the last videos. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a comment if you have some questions. Thanks for watching, until next time, bye.